So let's create a buffered reader object instead of buffered input stream object. So we're going to call this one buffered reader. And then you have to organize your imports so that the buffered reader is now being used. Now let me fix my first line in the try. I'll use the same chaining approach that I've taught you so that we don't have to keep declaring so many different instances. So I'm going to put buffered reader equals to new. Instead of buffered input stream, I'll use buffered reader constructor. Buffered reader. And instead of file input stream tapping into a file, I will just simply use a class called file reader. Okay, so again, you notice there is less chaining. Instead of 3 chains, we only have 2 of them. So that's also efficient in terms of objects. Okay, after that, make sure that your parentheses balance on line number 14. Let's create a string object called line. And let's read the very first line out of the buffer. And now we will going to make sure that while the line is not equals to null, means we're going to read a line from the file. I'm going to display the line from the file that it has read. Simply display the line. You do not need to do any extra conversion because it does not read bytes. It reads strings. And after that, the line should go and from the buffered reader, read the next line. Because I have to close a different object now. So in the finally block, you do not have buff in stream anymore. Who do you have? You have buff reader. So make sure that you change that reference down below. So if you run this program now, same output.